Losing weight is the #1 New Year's resolution. We all know it. It is also the most frequently forgotten one. So why is it so hard to stick to a plan? Samantha Cassetty is here. She's the nutrition director for Good Housekeeping Research Institute and creator of 7 Years Younger, the anti-aging breakthrough diet. Hello to you. Can I call you Sam? Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So why is it so hard for everyone to stay on a plan?
I think, first of all, people don't like to be hungry. I don't like to be hungry. Do you like to be hungry?
No, because I'm grumpy.
Right. Everyone gets grumpy when they're hungry. People think of diets. They think of deprivation. You know, I think losing weight is actually not the hardest part. That's the easiest part because you can do something for a finite amount of time. But keeping it off, people struggle because they've deprived themselves so much that they want to jump back to the way they were eating. And then, you know, you've lost everything, or you've gained everything you've lost.
So tell us about the book, 7 Years You're Looking Younger, the anti-aging breakthrough. Just tell us about it and how did it come about.
So this book is all about the nutrients that not only help you live longer, so reducing blood pressure, reducing blood sugar, lowering the risk of heart attack, but also helping improve the look of your skin. So reducing dryness, reducing the amount of wrinkles you have, improving redness. So these are all the nutrients that are stacked into the plan that are going to help you look and feel better.
Before we get into it, because I know you brought some examples and we love examples, one thing, we're just coming off of the holiday season. A lot of people drink, but a lot of people don't understand that alcohol actually dries out the skin.
Alcohol is one of the things that dries out the skin, for sure. On the other hand, a moderate amount of alcohol, which is 1 drink a day for women, 2 drinks a day for men, can actually lower the risk of heart disease. So there are some perks, but you really have to stop with, for women, 1 drink, for men, 2 drinks. And then you'll get some benefits. But beyond that, you know, there are a lot of risks, and one of them is dry skin. There are certainly worse ones than that.
With that, we also had a lot of sweets that we've been working through. But before we freak everyone out, there are actually good sweets that you're saying we should have as a part of our diet.
Absolutely, because if I told you you couldn't eat sweets, where would that leave you in a week?
Depressed.
Where would that leave you tomorrow?
Go back to the alcohol. But what are some of the sweets?
I'll meet you at the bar.
What are some of the sweets that we should be eating, Sam?
So, you know, we talk about dark chocolate. I think everyone's heard by now that dark chocolate has some healthy benefits.
Yes, that was also my nickname in high school, but go ahead.
You don't want to go overboard there because, you know, it certainly has calories. So we pair it with a latte so that you get some fat-free milk, which has protein, which is great for your skin and also great for your for keeping you full.
Okay.
So you really, a lot of these snacks, what's great about them is they're not just sweet treats, but they work for you. So they keep you full and they pack in all these anti-aging nutrients.
Okay.
Okay, so here we've made a yogurt sundae out of these Chobani bites. What's great about this is, again, protein, which fills you up, and then we put in some nuts, some raspberries for some extra fiber and a little bit of fat.
And the nuts will also give protein.
And the nuts also give protein, a little bit of fiber, a little bit of fat here.
And that's Greek yogurt, right?
This is the Greek yogurt, and
Okay.
it comes in these really indulgent flavors, but because they're in these little packages, you only get 100 calories in the pack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it
so
keeps
it's a
everything
really
there.
great, more like a dessert.
Now, I see fig Newtons here. Tell me about the Newtons.
So these are 100% whole wheat fig Newtons, and that's the real distinguisher here because whole grains will help actually improve your complexion and are linked with less belly fat. So you really have to look for everything whole grain, and so even in cookies you can find whole grain versions.
Okay.
So you would eat about 2 of them.
And what else do we have?
So here we have popcorn, and this is a lightly sweetened version, so only 4 grams of sugar, which is fantastic. So you should taste it. It tastes fantastic.
I'll have
and you
one.
get 3.5 cups, which is a really big serving. And what people often don't know, I think movie theaters give popcorn a really bad rap, but popcorn is actually whole grain, loaded with polyphenols, which again are great for the skin. And so it's actually a great, great snack.
That's actually one of my go-tos. It also keeps you feeling full.
Really
I
full.
keep it at my desk. Yeah.
Really full because you get a lot of it. So again, this is a hearty snack, and it has a lot of fiber, and that's what we want to look for snacks, because snacks are not supposed to be like, oh, I'm going to have a cookie because I want to tame my sweet tooth. They're also supposed to tide you over to your next meal. So that's what's great about these things.
So Sam, what other healthy sweets should we be eating?
I love these cocoa dusted almonds, really crunchy, satisfying. We paired them with some craisins for a little sweetness, chewy texture. We have these bagel thins here with a little bit of Laughing Cow cream cheese and some strawberries fanned over them. Great for anti-aging nutrients. We have these Kashi granola bars, which is a great choice because they're low in sugar, which is really hard to find in a granola bar. So you're looking for things, again, that are low in sugar, but that pack protein and fiber so that they're going to fill you up without wrecking your diet.
Now, you also coined the term, which I like, something you call the Great Pretenders.
The Great Pretenders.
Explain what that is and then tell us about it.
Okay, so the Great Pretenders are things that seem healthy, but they're really not as healthy as you think they are. And we have some examples over here. I think people are like crazy about these smoothies, so store-bought smoothies and all these smoothie shops. But generally speaking, these things are loaded with calories, loaded with sugar. So I've seen some versions with like 38 grams of sugar and have no fiber. So you're not even getting the benefit of that filling part of fruit. So in 7 Years Younger, we have our own smoothie where you get like a very satisfying amount, but you're going to get protein, you're going to get fiber, and you're going to get all those anti-aging nutrients.
Now, for people who are worried about calories, you know, especially when they see peanut butter, they think, oh my gosh, 1 tablespoon is like 90 or whatever it is. You know, how do you address that? Because, and you have natural peanut butter here, it looks like.
Right. So, I mean, you could even, I prefer the natural, but some people like the standard peanut butter, and that's okay. What's the real pretender is the reduced fat peanut butter. People think, oh, I'm just going to go with the reduced fat version. Well, guess how many calories that saves you?
How many?
10.
Only 10?
10 calories. And when they take out the fat, they replace it with sugar. And so you're getting extra sugar, but you're not saving any calories. And the fat in peanuts and all nuts actually is really healthy fat. It's great for your skin. It's great for lots of different things. So we don't want to take out the fat of healthy fats. We want to remove it maybe from marbled cuts of meat. You want to cut back on those things. But when it's a healthy source of fat, we're good with that.
Now, a granola. Talk about granola, because there are pluses and minuses with granola, right?
Pluses and minuses. So the minus is that they tend to be loaded with sugar, and also they pack a lot of calories. So a half a cup of granola can be almost 200 calories, which is pretty substantial for a small amount of food. So when you pick a cereal like this, you know, also packing in a lot of whole grains, which, to be fair, granola does too.
Absolutely.
But this has only 6 grams of sugar, and you get a whole cup, so twice the amount for about half the calories.
Okay, and so again, some alcohol is okay.
Some okay, not too much.
Don't go through the fifth starting at 6 o'clock.
Just like some chocolate is okay.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much, Sam. All right, thanks so much for being here. To learn more about today's topics, go to our website, myfoxny.com, and click on the Public Affairs tab. You can also like us on Facebook, as well as follow us on Twitter. And for more information about anything you've seen, like we just told you, including some of the things that Sam was talking about, you will find it there. As always, Antoine Lewis reporting, and thanks again for the company. Have a happy New Year.